my family being here, and every time come here, I do feel like it's home, of course. And then it's just like every time it's a really lovely experience. I feel safe here, like creating content here as well. It's just the place where I can just be myself and express myself. Where outside Israel, I just have to be a lot more careful, which is okay. But being here, loving the place, the food, the people, it feels like home, and maybe one day it'll be home for me. Was planning to run the Dead Sea half marathon in February, and I was like, I completed that. It was amazing. Let me sign up to the next challenge, which was the Jerusalem marathon, like one of the hardest marathons in the entire world. And the day after I signed up, we heard about the news of Kfir, Ariel, and Shiri. And I thought, I want to do something. I wanted to show support. And I thought, so, Batman was a symbol to run the hardest marathon in the world as Batman was a very meaningful thing because actually it created a lot of the soldiers, the volunteers who came out to watch the run were all like inspiration, and also as an opportunity to create awareness for the world, and I created a lot of content on social media, and we have had hundreds of non-Jewish people reach out and say, I have no clue about these two kids. I had no clue who the Bibas family were, and I've learned now. And they learned from their own research. They saw the Batman, they saw my content, and they searched on Google, and then they learned about the Batman. And then after the London Marathon, Yardan reached out to me on Facebook, and I cheekily said, I would love to go for coffee when I'm back in Israel. And he said yes. And I've always wanted to respect his privacy because he has so much going on for himself. And so when I came back here, I was like, look, let me drop a message. I was very, very nervous, but honestly, when I saw him, he just treated me like I was at a Shabbat table. Like I met him and his mother, and I was a bit nervous, but I felt like I've known them for a long time. They were so friendly, so welcoming. And then the mother gave me this little pin, and that was so meaningful for me because this is Ariel and Kafir's grandmother. And like this pin I've been wearing all around Israel, all my runs, and I'll be wearing it for my next marathons. And it's more important, this pin, than any medal I ever got. And when I wear it, I just think about the last few years, how tough it's been for many Israelis, and also for myself to keep going, keep being grateful every single day that I'm here. No matter how much hate I get, it just makes me proud to be a Zionist. It makes me more proud to love Israel and be proud to be Jewish. But unfortunately, there's been a lot of just the truth is a lot of death threats, a lot of DMs, which you never know are how actually are they bots, are they real? So that's the challenge I have is like actually this just could be someone from the other side of the world, or it may not even be a real person. So it's been a lot of negative messages, but I always think about the positive messages because I can't control everything. And if we look at so much on online, then if we look at all the negative messages, it's going to make us feel sad. So I always look at the positive messages, always look at the love I get from around the world, because there is a lot. And it reminds me that it's not just love from Israel, US, and Canada. Like the love I get from people from Argentina, Peru, like around the world, it keeps me going. But unfortunately, there is a lot of hate. But no matter the hate I get, it's only going to make me stronger. After all these marathons, that's when I'm going to properly decide because I think I want to make Aliyah, I want to actually live here and not just live here and then come out again to travel. So I think maybe 2027, 2028, I do have another challenge I want to do I want to walk from north to south Israel or cycle. And I feel like after I said that from a few years ago, after I do that challenge, that will be the moment I get the papers signed.